reduce the compensatory extension in the lower back, which is where females will tend to move. I've talked about this in previous posts. How we get, when we lose mobility up in the upper body, we have to compensate it elsewhere. When we don't have stability in this area, we're going to compensate it in the same pattern. That's going to be through extension. So to reduce that habitual extension, or that propensity to extend through the lower back, we're going to crush that towel and engage the muscles that really cement the lumbar spine and lower core into place. All right, that's 3 things we need to work on when we're in that position. We're going to take a proper breath into our belly. We're then going to tighten the strap against ourselves and continue to push out against the strap, trying to break the strap. Third thing is we're going to try to crush the towel, which is going to tack our rib cage down to the ground and keep us in optimal alignment. It's going to feel like no other core exercise you've done before. Right? This is you maximally activating your core without really any resistance. This is you fighting your own body and your own habitual breathing and postural mechanics. Okay? So I get on the ground, have the strap around my belly, I tighten it up a little bit to give myself a tactile cue. Okay? I'm going to breathe in against the strap. I'm going to tighten the strap against my belly. I'm going to continue to push out against the strap, break the strap. The cue is to break the strap. I'm then going to crush the towel and hold, and then relax. Okay? That's 3 things. See, at the beginning, your athletes are going to be holding their breath. They're going to take a deep breath. They're going to try to break the strap. They're going to try to crush the towel, and they're going to hold their breaths. They're going to hold their breath. Ideally, I mean, in sport, we need to breathe while we're strong. You know, in exercise, we need to breathe while we're strong. We can't lose tension under a bar, but we still need to breathe. So the next step is to hold that engagement of the core. All right, outwardly pushing out against the strap, crushing the towel, yet taking shallow breaths underneath that stable core. Okay, so that's the next step. Breathe in, break the strap, crush the towel, breathe out, then breathe in again, okay, while you're still engaged. Because that's what we need to be able to do in sports to keep a strong core, but, survive as well. All right, from there, you can challenge this exercise. And this is where I suggest you go. Okay, once you get the idea, once you feel everything working, right, via a breath, via trying to break that strap, and thirdly, crushing the towel, this is where you go. This is your next step. Okay? Feet in the air with the same 3 first steps. Breathe in, tighten up the strap, break the strap, push out against the strap, crush the towel, get long. In that version, that leg lowering, you can also do arm lowering. Okay? You should never feel yourself get skinny. That means you've lost stability. You should never lose tension against that towel. So if you have a partner or a parent, pull that towel. Don't let your partner steal the towel out from underneath you. You should always be crushing the towel and exerting pressure out against the strap. If you're doing this for reps, you should be able to breathe. Okay? If you find that having to breathe during the exercise is causing you to lose stability, you have to go back with both feet on the floor and work on holding all of that engagement and taking short, shallow breaths, okay, on top of it. All right? Now, to re-summarize in softball-specific terms, what I've just done is, one, overall, I've shown you how to completely engage or turn on your core using all the muscles that you already have without any strength training exercises. Okay? What this is going to allow a softball player to do is to obviously create as much tension as we need here. Right? In something specific like pitching, it's going to allow me to gain some flexibility, hypothetically, through my upper body, because I'm no longer using these muscles all day and night as accessory breathing muscles. Because like I said in previous posts, we have a starting lineup of muscles to get exercises done, and then we have bench players. Okay? We don't want bench players doing the role of the starting lineup all the time, because inevitably, we run into problems down the road. Okay? Even something as low threshold as breathing mechanics can lead to too much stress and poor posture ultimately, especially when we compound with that with too much sitting, okay, heavy backpack postures in young developing athletes, overall bad postures in tall athletes, which is common in, in pitchers who are tall or tend to be tall, okay. We've not only increased core stability, we've gained some flexibility, some theoretical flexibility in the upper body, right? And I'm going to go back to one thing that Phil showed me before we even started fast pitch power. And every pitcher, every efficient, well-developed pitcher, okay, even though the movement is explosive, we know to throw 60 or 65 or 70 miles an hour. It's ferocious, it's explosive, yet ideally that pitcher is going to look entirely in control and relaxed, especially in their face and neck. And I think that goes to show that, that comes from really optimal core sequencing. Okay? Being able to harness and develop tension in the right areas of your body, okay, and being able to actually diminish tension elsewhere. Okay? We first have to learn how to build tension in the right area of our body if we expect to get on the mound and throw 65 miles an hour visibly, effortlessly.